Hey everybody, it's Sandy the Sunroom Stitcher, coming to you from the gentle, humble folds of the lilac thicket. And as you can see, we are out in my sunroom. It is glorious out here, glorious. Now you may hear a little space heater going off and on. My sunroom sits on top of a concrete slab, and we have carpet on the slab. However, the concrete's cold. So I've got the space heater going on and off, just sort of warm up the area and maybe warm up the concrete a bit under my feet. So anyways, but I am so excited to be out here. I was out here all day yesterday, and I was working on the back stitching on my Sherrod, and I completed that, and we'll go into that in a pretty quick here. But it is the 18th of February. It's 12:58 in the afternoon, and the dogs are in and out. Noah's sniffing around down here. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new subscribers, and I would like to give them a shout out. So the first person I would like to welcome to my sunroom is Susan Height. Hi, Susan. And Andrea Wilcox. Hi, Andrea. Thank you for subscribing to me. Donna Mae. Hi, Donna Mae. Christy Stitches. Hey, Christy. Then Happy Coffee. Hi, Happy Coffee. And Angela. That's it. There's nothing else, just Angela. Hi, just Angela. And then MJ Thurlow. MJ Thurlow. Hi, MJ. And Christine Dewire. Sorry. Hi. I'm sorry I butchered that. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. You'll have to tell me how it's pronounced down in the comments. Anyways, welcome all of you. I am so glad that you've subscribed to me, and I'm always, as always, surprised anybody wants to watch this fat old face just blather, blather, blather. So, anyways, it's been a good week, and we are in the upper 60s, lower 70s, like 68 to 71, all through next week. They're expecting rain on Tuesday, which we really do need some moisture. I know they're getting it on the West Coast, and Texas was getting a lot. But it's just been really dry as a bone here. And I noticed that the grass is starting to green up. And I see some buds on my lilac bush here. I did notice, because I went out to CC & Company in Blue Springs this morning, and I did notice that Lake Jacomo and Blue Springs Lake, they're low, really low, because they've got like channel markers, and yeah, it's pretty low. So we really could use some rain up here. And my week filled with nothing but stitchy goodness. Eat, drink, think, dream, do, talk, cross stitch. Isn't that wonderful? Ah, life is good. And I think we're just about a month away from Camp Wanaso, Lee and I. And I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait. So I got my stuff in the mail about maps and stuff like that. So anyways, Lee and I are going to have a great time. And next, what's next? Next is all this good stuff in here. So the Sherrod is backstitched, and I've washed and pressed it, and I'm going to work on beading it out here today. And this is my Sherrod. She really is beautiful. Now, I did use that Orvis. She actually soaked overnight in Orvis. And I'm sad to say there's still a stain there. Now, I know Leslie told me you can't see the stain, but it is there. It's not as noticeable. And I'm really hoping that once it's framed, any stain that would be noticeable by my discerning eye would be distracted by the beautiful framing job I have in store for it. So, anyways, but she is beautiful. I did find the little, because I think I told you, this blue part, the sky part, is actually black is called for. And I didn't want to do black because this is for a baby, or for a little girl. Well, she's a baby. I couldn't remember what it was, but I wanted something that was sort of variegated. Well, I actually did find the little label for it, and it is actually a dye pot called Kea, K-E-A. I don't know if dye pots is still around or not. It comes from New Zealand, but it really is. It's blues and pinks, and some purple, some lilac colors. So, and it does look like a sky. And I did stitch the sky on the diagonal rather than vertically or horizontally, because with the variegation, I didn't want horizontal or vertical lines in the sky, because if you look in the sky and there's clouds or dawn, it's not horizontal and vertical. It's just sort of modeled, and that's what the diagonal did, was sort of gave it a modeled effect, and I'm really pleased with that. Now, in her hair, she's going to have, called for silver, but I'm going to use these antique beads that are sort of like a rose gold color or champagne color. And then the silver beads, and I actually have 4 beads in there. And those beads are there because when I was doing the back stitching, I wanted to make sure that I did it correctly. So I put the beads in and then I back stitched right in there. Those were the only 4 beads that I did. But the other beads are going to be these glass seed beads, and they're like the silver, metallic silver, and then there's the crystal white over the top of that. So now, as far as her being framed, hold on. Went to Hobby Lobby and found this frame this home decor. It was in the home decor place section. It's 12.1 by 12.1. It was $13.99, and I got 40% off of that. Now, it's got that print, and I'm not sure if that's paper or not, but it has a mat, a white mat, and then a metal frame. I'm going to use some Americana multi-surface satin, and it will it takes 7 days to cure once you paint it. So I want to paint it first and let it cure before I put it all together. However, it's going to be a Caribbean colored blue, and actually it has a little bit of green in it, even though it shows up as blue there. And I'm going to paint the front. I want to paint all of the frame with that. Then once that is dry, I'm going to come back with these jewels and this string of jewels, and I'm going to adhere them to the frame. And then I'm going to put this on there. I wanted to do something with the mat. I'm not sure what I want to do with the mat, but I wanted to do something a little special for the mat too, maybe. Not sure what. I had thought about maybe little feathers of glitter. I'd also thought, wouldn't it be neat, I don't draw, but to have an angel, little angel sitting on the corner here. Wouldn't that be cute? Thought about dandelion seeds, and I thought, yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with the angel. And then I also thought about feathers. Just some little feathers here and there, because feathers for the bird and the cherub, which looks like an angel, but yeah. I'm going to lace this over a piece of mat board. But I'm going to take it all apart and paint it, put it back together, frame it then. Anyways, I'm very excited about that. Very excited about it. So that is the progress with that. Put this back in the bag. And I've started this Pumpkins 3. I think I told you I wanted a simple project for me to sit in the front room with Orrin in the evenings and do, instead of hiding away in my happy room, which is what I normally do. I'm trying to be a better wife. And my husband's a very quiet man. He really is. He doesn't talk a lot. And it's really painful trying to chime into meaningful conversation. So I thought I would just come out here, like when he gets home from work, just sit out here and work on something simple. This. And I've already started it, and that's the top of it. And I don't know what the name of this fabric is. I think this is a piece that I may have purchased at the garage sale at CC and Company this past spring. But this is 28 count, and it's stiff, but I think it's coffee stained because there's little brown speckles that come off of there, and I think it's coffee. Somebody dyed their own fabric. But I found this in my thread stash, and it is called, it's Beldani's Chocolate Brownies, and that's what I'm doing it in. It has the charcoal to an orangey brown, and I think it's really perfect for this. So that has been started, and I've enjoyed stitching on it. I really have. I've looked forward to it coming, being able to work on it in the evening. And let's see, so I am getting ready then, once I get this beaded, getting ready to work on, you may remember, my day nymph. Yeah, she smells a little musty, probably because she's been sitting out here in the sunroom all winter. But this is what I'll be working on. And I did go to CC and Company this morning because I wanted to pick up my In the Forest. Remember my hunt for this? And it is from 2007, In the Forest by La Di Da. And the thing that surprised me is I thought they were like two different charts. And actually, it's one chart, and they've split it down the middle to make this, and I really like it in two. So I am excited to get that. Very excited. Took forever. I think it took forever because Sylvia was confused about it because it wasn't one of the older designs. So once they explained to her, after they talked with me, she she was able to get the right thing for me, and I love that button. I love it. I didn't pick up a whole lot. I've been spending way too much on stitching stuff. But I got Lizzie Kate's Prayer of Saint Francis. I love that. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. That's something I've been working on myself. Where there is hatred, let me show love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console. To be understood as to understand. To be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. It is in dying that we are born to eternal life. I really like that. And I think this is one of her newer designs. And I also got this because this fits me perfectly. Home is the nicest word there is. I love it. You know how I love my home. She also has a basket of free fabric. They're the little scraps and stuff. And I didn't know it was there, but she asked people to limit themselves to 4 pieces of the free fabric. But I got this. It's this one is 28 Cauldron Colorscapes hand-dyed fabric from Picture This Plus. So it's got some brown, and it's definitely not as blue as it is there. Again, this has got some green to it, and it's like that Caribbean blue and green, but it's lovely. And I thought that would make a cute little something. And then this is just absolutely gorgeous. And it is a lilac color. It looks sort of blue there, but it's a lilac color. That's big enough for something. And then this one has a little bit of the sparkles in it. And it looks to be 28 count. But, let's see here. Can't see the sparkles in it. Not got a lot of the sparkles like the oh heck, like the reflections, I guess that is, but it's there, and that's big enough for a Christmas ornament. How cute is that? Those were all free. It's nice to get free stuff every now and then, you know. I mean, I'm not a hoggy doggy. I try not to be a hoggy doggy. But I try to leave some for somebody else, but still, free is nice. It's so nice. I love free, and I don't have enough fabric. Yeah, I know. Life is sweet. So let's put those away. At the thrift shop last week, I don't know where the other one is. Oh, here it is. I got these, and they're little brooches, but they've got little pink flowers. I think I paid $3 for the 2 of these. And of course you know what I was thinking, right? These would be great little embellishments on cross stitch. You can see there's a little rhinestone, pink rhinestone in front of the, or in the center of the little flowers, little enamel flowers. They're old, and of course you can easily take the back off and then sew that onto your piece. I think I would take some, I'll take some clear nail polish, polish the back so it doesn't tarnish and then rub onto the fabric, but I thought that those were very sweet and very unique, and I love them. I wish there were earrings. Wouldn't that be great? I guess I could make them into earrings, but I wouldn't get as much pleasure out of them as I would on my feet. You know, a unique piece for your cross stitch. Couple free designs. This one is from Pineberry Lane. This was a new one. It was actually on Facebook, but I went to the website. But it's a miniature little strawberry and little shoe, a little strawberry. I thought that that was cute. And then this one is from, and I don't know how you pronounce it, but her, I say Maryse, M-A-R-Y-S-E, and she's a French designer, and I love her designs, and this is the cutest little, it was on Facebook, the link was on Facebook. I'll put the link to her blog where you can print this off in the comments, or in the, down below. Down below. So those were 2 cute little freebies. And I was looking through magazines, my magazines. You know how much stash I have. And I found some things that I thought were really delightful. This one is from Just Cross Stitch, February 1998. And look at that little angel, that cherub, that muse with the, it's not a violin, but a mandolin. Is that a mandolin? Yeah. But sitting on a rosebud. I love that. Thought there was something else in here that I really liked. Oh, Teresa Wensler's Noah's Ark samplers in there too. But I really like that little angel. And we just double checked to make sure there wasn't something else. These are sort of cool too, these monograms, Old English alphabet. But you can do monograms. It's cool. So that was that I found in there. And this is February 2001 Cross Stitcher. And this is from Elizabeth Foster. Right? It is from Elizabeth Foster. Yeah, Betsy Foster. Love. I like that. You know, Betsy Foster's mom is Patricia Anderley or something like that. I never have known how to pronounce her name, but I loved her mom's stuff. And her mom passed, but I did a "O Come All Ye Faithful." It's a sample of different kinds of stitches that form a church. And oh, come on, you faithful on it. But anyways, I like that. November 2001, Stitcher's World. And I love those black work designs. Very pretty. I had a lot of fun going through all of these. Let's see if there was something else in here that I liked. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Guess that's it in there. And this one, oh, this one is cool. This had two different ones that I really liked. Look at this Christmas stocking. Santa and friends. This is from Stitcher's World, November 2001. Look at that, with a polar bear. I love that. I probably would never stitch it, but I love it. And this is designed by Liz Goodrick Dillon. And this was cute too. Warm Heart Sampler with all the mittens and the... Very cute. Who designed this? Christine Hendricks. Very, very cute. Does Stitcher's World still, is it still being published? They would have some really cute stuff. I guess. This is from November, December 1995, Cross Stitcher. And remember I was telling you about Betsy Foster? This is Patricia Andra Lee, Andrle. I love that. It's like a medieval script, manuscripts, like some of the Bibles and stuff that you see. Absolutely gorgeous. Gloria in Celsus Dio. Love that. And this one is from Just Cross Stitch, December 2000. Look at this pillow. Holly berries. It's on black. It is stunning. And let's see, who designed that? Absolutely stunning. Oh, Donna Vermillion Giampa. Didn't she pass? But this is absolutely stunning. That would be so pretty on my fireplace hearth. Yeah, beautiful. And Just Cross Stitch, October 1999. I love this pears. My brother Rick had a pear tree in his backyard, and it was a very prolific pear tree. Good pears. But I love the pears. I love that. That is very pretty. And last but not least would be a silk band sampler by Robin Kingsley. Isn't that beautiful? Anyways, purdy. I'm going to pause this for a minute. Pause.